too many things that don't add up.
As a photographer, I have a problem with this picture.
All right, we're going to put that on the screen for you.
On the moon,
Okay.
there is one source of light.
The sun.
The sun. That's it. There is nothing else.
And you've got shadows in two directions.
In two different directions.
So that's a
why
light.
is that?
A light coming this way and a light coming this way.
I don't care what other time we did or didn't go to the moon or what else they're trying to say, because NASA has already been caught. Like, NASA has been historically caught using a green screen of a guy and pretending he was in space. And then that picture was found and it was made public, and NASA went like, oh yeah, we doctored that picture. So they've already been caught. They've already been admitted to doing stuff like that. Okay. And that picture, as a photographer, has two light sources. So that picture is a lie.
But could it be, and now I am not a photographer, that is not my area of expertise, but there could be a light on the lander.
Not that's going to be that bright.
Thank you.
Not that's
A
going to be that
light
bright.
that's
You're not wrong.
equal
It went to the moon. We can't have a bright light. We don't have the technology for a bright light.
It went to Hollywood Studios.
The reason why you wouldn't see stars is because the light of the sun is so intense on the moon that they have to wear very darkened shields to keep that light out of their eyes. The same thing is true for the camera. So I'm buying that part of it. I'm not buying they brought a light source with them in the 60s that rivaled the moon.
What?
Or sun. Okay. I'm sorry. The sun. They're on the moon. You know what I'm saying? The brightest thing that we know.
But you don't think they were like, hey, we don't know what it's going to be like up there. We should put a giant light so we can make sure the astronauts can see.
Yes, I can see that, but it's not going to overdo the sun.
No, because according to NASA, they landed on the part of the moon the sun was shining on.
Well, yeah. But
yeah. So you wouldn't need a flashlight.
You never know what's going to happen. It could have been a backup plan.
It's like being in here and holding a flashlight. Is it going to do anything? No. The lights are on, the cameras are on, everything, but a flashlight in here wouldn't do anything. If the room was pitch black, you saw a flashlight, it'd be different. That's a doctored picture, or that's a Hollywood Studios picture right there. And Jimmy's a camera guy. He's a photographer. He
is. But hear me out here. We were in a race with Russia and China to get to the, it was a race, and more Russia, I think, than China at that point, but in a race to get to the moon. If we didn't go to the moon, you don't think one of them would have called it out? Like, you don't think they had, ways to view us on the moon? They didn't have telescopes. I'm sure they did. If we said we were on the moon, the Soviets would have been like, no, you're not. They would have had a way to prove it.
I think that's why we went, and if everyone can feel my air quotes, back to the moon to back it up. Like they might have shot something at the moon, but that picture is a lie. So I think going there at least the first time is probably a lie.
Thank you, Jimmy. I'm glad you're taking the side.
I'm not taking a side. I am very much open to the possibility that there is a lie in the moon landing somewhere.
We didn't go.
Okay.
We didn't go.
The government lies. We know that. But in competition, they caught Tom Brady deflating footballs. You don't think the Soviets would have caught us faking a moon landing?
How did he get caught deflating footballs? Who caught him?
I'm sure somebody ratted on him. I don't remember
Somebody else could touch the football, though, right?
Yeah, somebody else.
Yeah, in this case, no one else could touch the football.
They could see it. They could see the moon.
Can we see something land on the moon? Has that been a thing? Did anyone watch the Artemis thing go around the moon with their telescope?
100% I'm sure somebody did.
Where's the footage?
You could probably YouTube it.
I tried.
Yeah, nothing. Mm-mm. All right. Well, all right. So, but we have powerful telescopes where you could see that.
So why didn't we see it?
I don't.
Right?
Are you
I don't
becoming a
know either.
believer? Are you becoming a believer?
I am not because no. We went. Look.
Why wasn't there a camera on the outside of that thing shooting GoPro video all the way up and all the way back? Why do we have the same stupid still photos going out the window that look the freaking same as
Right.
the pictures taken here from Earth? They look the same. They're pointing cameras at themselves floating around inside the space station. I could turn the camera around. That's not what anybody wants to see.
And haven't you seen the videos where the guy's flying? You see the cord in the background, and you can see where it looks, and it's almost like it's AI'd. But
yeah, but it could be.
that's what I'm saying.
No, like the things you're seeing with the cords, it could be AI. It could
I'll
be
show you
AI.
the green screen video.
I'm telling you,
All right.
I've seen the ones, I've researched it where they see them fly by, and you see this cord where they're like floating, basically, almost like when the James Bond, when he falls off the thing and he's falling down there, and they catch him before he hits the ground, stop the whole thing, but he's literally in a harness. You can see the harness videos.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out. So, I think Jimmy might have found the video. No, not yet. So, hear me out. What if, and this is a very possible scenario.
Waiting.
So, what if, they were in a studio and they did film the moon landing in a studio because, hey, what if the camera gets broken or something? We got to show the American people, we got to show the world something. So if we have an issue where we can't show us being on the moon, we at least have video to prove that we were there. While it's not real video of them on the moon, they made that just in case something happened where they couldn't get the video. I mean, I would
lying
see
to the public.
Oh, but they lie to the public all the time. The government's never been honest. I could see that as a backup plan.
At what point does that justify any of it? Like, I was waiting for the okay, but like none of it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's still a lie.
Well, yeah, but the government, I mean, I think we've accepted the fact that the government lies to us, right? I have.
No.
I've accepted it.
I realize it happens, but I don't accept it.
There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, think about it. I know I don't know, but they're lying about aliens. 100% they are. There's nothing we can do to get out. I mean, there's documentaries. There are people throwing things in the air, show proof, this. We've been there. We've seen that. And none of it comes out. None of the truth comes out. Because the government lies. They cover up everything because of national security and the fact that as humans, we can't take the truth. And their big thing.
Aren't they better at it? I mean, if you're going to do something, if you're going to rob a bank, be better at it. It's like they do these things and they're just not good at it. Like the Charlie Kirk thing. I don't want to go all into it, but the Charlie Kirk thing, like if that was set up, it was not even planned out right. Like if you're going to take someone's life like that, whatever, like you think it'd be better planned by the government.
The moon.
You think it would be better planned. If you're going to do it in a green screen, or you're going to do it, or you're going to have them in space saying they're in space, you think they'd be better at it.
Oh, they had 7 backup plans.
Seeing these cords and you're seeing, the light. Like, wouldn't you think that, hey, we got to make sure that we're up in the moon, make sure that all light comes from one direction.
Well, they tried to be better at it. They hired Stanley Kubrick. Then he started making Eyes Wide Shut, and then they killed him.
Yeah.
You want to see Sloppy? Here's
All right,
Sloppy.
let's check it out.
This is a video of an obvious green screen. So these astronauts, or actors, I should say.
Which space mission was this?
I don't know. Who gives a shit? They're in space. says Canada and United States up here. These actors are floating in space here. And you see this little toy that's floating around in space? That one.
Yeah.
It's got kind of like a green hat on it. Watch what happens when it rolls over this part of the screen. See how it's revealing letters behind it?
Oh, yeah.
And then he pulls it out of the way real quick.
Oh.
Yeah. Want to see it again?
Yeah, go. There it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a green screen mistake, dude. I see that all the time. That's something green that got on set that shouldn't have been green. And now everything comes out and you can see right through it.
But that was obviously letters from something.
It was whatever's behind that thing in post. It doesn't matter. It's just taking out part of the scene. So that was what was under the layer in the editing program.
Okay.
It just means that you can see through that part of it. If they're in space and that's what's going on, there shouldn't be green screen, nothing. I don't care what you're doing. There shouldn't be any type of chroma key. There shouldn't be nothing. If all you're doing is sending a thing down from space, that's chroma key. I don't care what they were doing with it.
Can you find the one with the wire? Like you can see him,
look.
you can see him floating by, and all of a sudden you see like almost the heart, like his shirt lifts up a little bit, and you can see the wire.
Yeah, but you got a backup plan.
No backup plan.
Why are they airing the backup
Why are
plan?
they airing the backup plan? Because they didn't do it.
Well, that's stupidity.
Because they didn't go. If you don't have, you have a backup plan. If something goes wrong, I don't think it ever went right, so they had to go to the backup plan.
Look, you know, all of these people, people that work, humans. Somebody's not happy at their job. Somebody was hungover that day, and their job was to find the right video to post. And you know, somebody didn't post the right video or pick the wrong one. They probably have files and files of footage, whether it be actual footage for fake footage. We're going to use if something goes wrong with this footage. I mean,
if something goes wrong,
Yeah.
it had to be the same people that went to space. So after they went to space, or before they went to space, they had to take them into a green screen and say, "We're going to reenact everything you're up there and act like it's Tuesday, April 3rd, even though it's 2 weeks before."
Yeah,
just in case. That's lying to all of us, and there's you don't have a backup for something like that.
Hear me out. Part of training, you're going through your mission, and you're filming the training of your mission.
So they're supposed to be up there going, "Hey, we're in." They're supposed to talk like they're in space. If you're training,
you're pretending the mission. You're doing a mock run through, and you would videotape it for training purposes. Obviously, training. It's video training.
And then when you air that to the public and say they're in space, it's lying.
Well, somebody was hungover and put the wrong video up.
No.
What, 20 times?
Oh, you know.
Oh, come on. Join the side. Join the side. Jimmy, join the side. Join the side.
We went to the moon.
We did not go to the moon.
We 100% went to the moon. We have the physical rocks. We have proof from the moon.
I believe we've been to the moon.
Just not the first time.
Every time that we've said we've been there.
And definitely not in the 1960s.
And why didn't we land on it this time?
Well, we're doing the same thing we did in the 60s and 70s. You know, so first you get them up into space. Then you do a test run around the moon. The next step is to put people on the moon, but they're just going through the normal protocol of missions. You don't run right to the mission goal. You have very many steps that you have to go through, and this and this. And
you got a green screen. You got to green screen all those.
You have to tape it for training purposes.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Are there fake videos? I'm with you, 100%. Yes, there are.
But you can't show it to the public and say. I mean, you can. But
they did.
You show it to the public and say we're in space, April 3rd, blah blah blah, and they're coming off as it's real.
Yeah, they are in space.
If they said, "Hey, this is a yeah, that's cute. You believe that?
No, I'm just saying it would make perfect sense.
That's cute. You believe it? So the actual videos they don't want to show you, but they're going to show you the green screen ones that they recorded before, afterwards, just to make sure that the actual ones didn't work.
Well, think about it. You are trying to get video. You're trying to get a live feed. We can't even get our Wi-Fi to work. You know, our printer to print every day on Wi-Fi, and yeah, of course, things are going to happen. Connections are going to be lost.
And what's
at the moon.
they lost a bunch of the footage or it got recorded over?
Are you talking about the footage or the technology? Because I've heard the
I think it was
technology
the footage got
lost.
recorded over or I mean, come on. It's just too many coincidences.